Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I want to go over the letter C of Homeward Bound to God. But before I get into that, I invite you to check out the link in the comments below to my book, You Are Made to Heal, Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. It just talks about my journey of being stuck for 30 plus years in a victim mindset and dealing with a lot of anger, depression, and suicidal thoughts, and just not in a good state of mind, period. It wasn't like that 100% of the time, but for the majority of the time. And so I just share my journey in this book of healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, because I am going on 10 years without suffering from suicidal thoughts or depression. And that is quite miraculous for me. And although I don't have the answers to everything, I believe that if it helped me, then it could help many others on their journey of healing in those areas. So check that out. And what I wanted to talk about today is letter C of Homeward Bound to God. And it is creating positive thinking so that we can leave a great legacy behind, and to start developing a legacy. So it's important that we change our thinking patterns, because the reason why I say this is every human being can improve their mindset, because out of the tens of thousands of thoughts that we get, 60 to 70% of them naturally tend to be on the negative side. That's over half. And so if we can focus on our mindset, the thinking that we want to have, and that thinking can be directed towards feeling like we want to complain, whether it's about the weather or whether it's about somebody else. I mean, just, it's the easy thing to do is to complain and to pick apart things, people. But if we shift our mindset into a more positive thinking, such as gratitude, grateful for others around us, understanding that they are just doing their best, just like we are just trying to do our best in this world, and having a different perspective. Our mindset is everything. We have that control. And I would like to put in a couple more words for C as well, because we get to create. And we are where we are at right here, right now, today, because of what we created. And that creation, wherever we're at, whatever we have created for ourselves on this physical realm, it started spiritually, which thought. It starts first with thought. Then you have what you have. It comes into fruition. So it's important to have good thoughts, clean thoughts, whole thoughts, pure thoughts, thoughts of well-being for other people around you, thoughts for even those that have done you injustices, those that have belittled you, or those that have not been in your corner. It's important that we can create a healthy mindset and control. A lot of times when I was in my unhealthy mindset, I didn't think I had control over what was going on in my life, but we have more control than we realize. And that is one thing that everybody is just fighting for in this world, is to just have a sense of control, feeling like they have control. And I can't tell you, in my unhealthy state of being for years, I just felt like I was out of control with my anger, out of control with my thoughts, out of control with depression, out of control. And I just didn't feel like I had control. Well, I'm here to say we have more control than we realize. We can control our thoughts. Our thoughts aren't controlling us. I mean, they can't. We have that power. We have the power to redirect our thoughts. So when we get a negative thought, we can say, absolutely not. I'm not going to entertain this, and switch it with something positive. Switch it with the flip side of whatever you are thinking, and find the positive. Because when we switch from negative to positive, we are raising our vibrations, we are raising our energy, which therefore helps raise us out of the muck, whatever we find ourselves in. So it's important to focus on that mindset day in, day out, all the time. Have that focus and redirect that mindset. And you do have that power. So another C word besides create and control is choice. We have a choice. We have a choice whether we are going to get angry. We choose whether we are going to have a good day or a bad day. It's not things or people that will set up how our day goes. It's how we respond to these situations. And you know what? My life isn't rosy all the time, and I don't have positive people, nor am I positive 100% of the time. And so again, I have to remind myself it is a choice. When hard things come or when things come, I have a choice on how I'm going to react. And I have a choice to choose depression, whether it's going to down spiral. A lot of people think, oh, you don't have a choice. But we really do. We have a choice of what we do. There are so many things to raise us out of depression. For one, looking around yourself and serving others. Help someone else. Quit putting the focus on yourself and your woes and what's going on with you that's not going good. But if you can just focus on something outside yourself, someone outside yourself, to help lift and raise them. And when we help and lift and raise other people outside ourselves, guess what? We are lifting and raising ourselves as well. So it's just, there's a lot of things that go into play of having this homeward sense of being. And it's just the little things that we can choose today. So I just want you to think about the letter C. Maybe come up with your own. Those are not just the 3 words, but creating, realizing that you are where you're at right now, right here, because you created it. You created it with a thought. And if you don't like where you're at, you have that control, that sense of choice to choose different, to choose healing, to choose positivity over negativity, to choose to create a healthy mindset, a positive mindset, something that will help build yourself and others around you. So that is just my thoughts on going homeward to God, lifting and raising ourselves. And it takes a lot of help. It does. It takes help from God and Christ. And because they are in us, this is why healing is possible. So God bless. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with others. And until next time, we'll be seeing you later. Bye.